Hi, it's Dwyer. DwyerFootballNews.com, DwyerVIP.com for premium picks. Remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Today is October the 8th, 2012. It's Monday night. The Houston Texans have just beaten the Jets. Now, Las Vegas has released some lines, and I'm recommending as my free play of the week that you hop on a line quickly before it adjusts. And that line is the New England Patriots laying 3.5 points over the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. Now, let me just say, for those of you who believe that Seattle's defense is dominant, it is. They only gave up 13 first downs to Carolina this last week. And keep in mind, Carolina was coming off of a greater than 400 offensive yard outburst the previous week against the Atlanta Falcons. So Seattle slowed down a Carolina team with some offensive weapons. Right? Seattle also control the clock. They had a time of possession of roughly 36 minutes. They're a pretty good team, and of course, at home, where this game is going to be played, they beat the Green Bay Packers. Let me just say this. First, how good is Green Bay? Green Bay just got spanked by the Indianapolis Colts. I would encourage everyone watching this video to look at that box score. That's not a fluke win. One team had more than 100 offensive yards, more than the other team. One team had 11 more first downs than the other team. One team had the ball roughly 10 minutes more than the other team. And that team was the Indianapolis Colts, right? Green Bay, quite frankly, got beaten by more than the final score, right? So let's discount Seattle's victory over Green Bay for more reasons than that questionable final play. Let's also say this. While Seattle's defense is above average, I think it's safe to say that their offense is below average. Right? The last 3 weeks, Seattle has not gotten 20 first downs in any of the games. Right? They simply haven't. Also, in terms of offensive yards, against Carolina, a game they won just last week, Seattle had a whopping 310 offensive yards. Now, they're facing a team that right now is an offensive juggernaut. The league hasn't caught up with the changes the Patriots have made to their offense. Right? It's not just the emergence of running back Stephen Ridley, a huge upgrade over Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. Huge. Monumental. It's not just Ridley, and it's not just the guys behind him. Keep in mind, 2 other backs have scored touchdowns the last 2 weeks. Right? It's not just the emergence of the running game. It's not just the addition of Brandon Lloyd. Again, a big upgrade over Deion Branch. But it's actually a no-huddle offense that Tom Brady is able to employ out of a spread offense. The league just doesn't know what to do with it, to the point where the last 3 games, New England has gotten at least 30 first downs in each of the 3 games. Understand, Seattle, by contrast, hasn't even gotten to 20 first downs in any of the last 3 weeks. New England is up at 30 and above. Also, it really takes a bunch of effort for a team to get to 400 yards total offense. Right? Understand, 2 weeks ago, New England was up over 500 yards of total offense. In fact, if you add the last 2 weeks together, just the last 2 weeks, New England has more than 1,000 yards of total offense. I don't see how Seattle can keep this game close. I think that Tom Brady is going to come out and he's going to look as good as he did the first 3 quarters against Denver. Keep in mind, even with New England dialing it back in the 4th quarter after jumping out to a lead against the Denver Broncos, and we told you that game would get into the 50s in terms of the over-under, right? Even with New England dialing it back in the 4th quarter after dominating the first 3 quarters, understand that New England had 34 first downs in that game. New England had over 400 offensive yards in that game. New England had the ball more than 11 more minutes than the Denver Broncos, a team many are picking to make the playoffs. So my free play of this week, and it's a line I think you need to hop on before the wise guys get a chance to bid it up. The line I like is New England laying 3.5 over Seattle in Seattle. Let me just say I like Russell Wilson. But I'll take the Hall of Fame coach Bill Belichick over an opposing rookie quarterback any day of the week. Let me also say this too. As you look at the scoring in last week's Denver-New England game, just look at how New England's defense actually contained Peyton Manning for 3 quarters. Right? That's Peyton Manning they were containing. Just imagine what they're going to be able to do to Russell Wilson. It'll be a few weeks, quite frankly, before the defenses adjust to what New England is doing offensively. Right now, it's early October, and they have it. To sum up, I like New England laying 3.5 over Seattle. For more picks, for premium picks, give us a look at DwyerVIP.com. Thanks for watching.